there, Talvio Tarot, it's Jaden here, and today the subject will be on new relationships. So this could be relationship with yourself, relationship with a colleague, with a friend, romantic partner. But so timestamps will be down below, so 2 piles, whatever one you're called to choose. But I'm gonna start this off with a vlog for anyone who wants to watch it. So, new relationships and me. I'm also just going to focus on the relationship with myself for this because I have realized that I'm constantly trying to escape myself. I have a lot of energy, a lot of chaotic energy, but not organized chaos where I want to start 1,000 things at once. This YouTube channel is one of them. But I think it's actually good for me because even if this never blows up, even if this never gets big, it's still good for me to have a spot to kind of talk about my life. So it's good for me. But yeah, so I was planning this trip for across the prairie provinces of Canada, and I gave myself a maximum of 10 days. And I actually ended up only lasting 2 days, 2 nights, because honestly, I just saw most of what I wanted to see in Calgary, Alberta, and then I was realizing that I have all these little tasks that I've been putting off, and in my own personal life, I make sure it's only in my personal life, I realize that I'm very disorganized, and I'll start all these things at once lots of time just so then I don't need to be by myself. But then I put off things that are good for my health or make me feel safe just because I'm nope, that's cost money, but I have the money to spend on that. I make sure I have the money for situations there's something I put off with fixing on my car that I wish I would have done before my 2-day road trip. Nothing bad happened, but I was worried about it as I was driving. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's leaking a little bit, and they didn't say it was urgent, but I'd rather my car not leak and I can just get it fixed. The leaking, yeah, so that leak, and then also I was kind of waiting forever until I got benefits to get my teeth cleaned. But I can go spend the money. It's for my own health. I'm worth it. Or actually, there is actually a Canadian dental care plan I can do. So I get it for free, so that's not even an issue. But I was just waiting. It's never good to be in a state of constantly waiting, because then you're telling the universe, I don't have this. And then that keeps pushing your goals away, your health. So small things like that. And I was thinking about, where does this come from? And a lot of this has to do with optimization of, so I learned in high school how to make myself the absolute best student. And because I had so much anxiety, I put my social life as I had not a huge friend group. Well, I had a friend in high school who I kind of learned the hard way that everyone wanted to be friends with her, but a lot of her friends didn't actually really want to be friends with anyone else. So there's this woman, or girl I guess at the time, that I really wanted to be friends with, and then she's like, oh, actually, I don't see you much as a friend, I'm only friends with this other person. so things like that, like I feel like I experienced so much social rejection in high school that, so that's one reason. Okay, sorry. See, even now my mind is going in 1,000 places. But because of that social rejection, like having somebody with me on this road trip would have been very healthy, because in one aspect it's good to be on my own and have to, fend for myself, prove to myself that, hey, I won't die 2 nights on my own. Like, I can go get food, I can go have a place to stay, well, a hotel. But in one aspect, it's good to be on my own. In another aspect, it gets really lonely, because it reminds me of the social isolation I felt in high school. But this, back to optimization, I could feel that kind of creeping up when I was on this trip, where, yeah, it's I'm like, how do I maximize my time here? But that became like an obsessive thing where, okay, some things are worth optimizing and some things are not. I was there to relax, have a good time, but then I could find the optimization coming up where it becomes a challenge of, like, how much can I fit into one day? Do I really need to keep going east? And like, it was like an obsessive thing. I just need to make sure I don't get into too much. But yeah. Okay, so now, that's a lot in one vlog. Cheers to you if you watch that all. But now I will introduce the decks. 2 piles, 2 decks. First one. Second one. Okay, and if you said pile 1, this is for you. So very summery themed, which is fitting. This is posted in August. Okay. Spirit, Guardian of Summer, Expansion, and the Ocean. So, the ocean. So yeah, you're very attached to bodies of water. I think I pulled this for another card too. So you need to spend time just letting the ocean heal you, getting close to the ocean, and even just looking at it from far. Just watching the waves like crash up on the shore is very good, really soothing for you. So this pile feels more like your relationship with yourself instead of your relationship with someone else. Unless you meet this person by the ocean, by some body of water, or if your person loves water, it's possible. But for most people, I think it's just this pile is the relationship with yourself. And then we got expansion. So this is about expanding into your passions and kind of just taking it day by day. Don't worry, how's this gonna work out, because it will. Like I've noticed I really like domestic tasks. Future stay-at-home mom here, maybe. But I really like house sitting, and these opportunities, I kind of put my name out there in my community, and now I'm being offered more business than I can actually accept. Because either I'm away at the time that they asked me, or someone's already asked me to house sit for them. But yeah, so expansion. And then second pile here. This feels more like it's about someone else, your relationship with someone else. This is coming at the perfect timing. So you and this person, chances are you won't be like desperate to meet this person when it happens. You'll kind of release it and let the universe take it instead of yeah, pretty much it'll just happen when you're not expecting it, because that's when everything pretty much usually happens for most people. When you relax, just let go, this person will come up in chaos. So if you're thinking, why is there so much going on right now in my life? Why is all this insanity happening at once? There will be a calm after the storm. So you'll be okay. You just need to go with the flow. So there's a lot of going with the flow here. And you got like the water imagery in the first pile. So yeah, there's some overlap between these two, but they'll be calm. Oh, wait, they say calm before the storm. Well, in this case, it will be calm after the storm. Okay, thank you.